hot, but, I made it happen. I know I'm not like hot, like no one's going to Auga, but they should. They should. Like, I'm jealous of all of you right now, the vision that you have, but like, I know I'm not hot, like not model hot, because I went on a date with a guy who's balding and he told me that. LA's fun. Fun city. Yeah, it's a good time. But, it's just, okay, I'm 38, so, like, I'm hot for 38, And, like, whatever you think 38 is supposed to look like, I just look better. And that's a fact. Thank you. I know. But the thing is, I don't look much different than I did 5-10 years ago, but I have this thing called confidence. Yeah, it's like free. You can like do it. Like all you have to do is believe it and you can achieve it. I'm all about body positivity. If like, you're gonna open a door for me, like it's because you want me. It's great. Like it's a good tip. It's a good tip. You want to feel good, it's the best. You guys don't think it's the best, but you haven't done it yet. Once you do. Yeah, it's good. I look good in yellow, mustard yellow. I'm not talking Dijon, I'm not talking brown, I'm talking deli. I'm talking deli mustard. For your Bavarian pretzels and your hot dogs, yep. None of you are wearing it. It's a hard color to pull off, okay? I'm not wearing it because honestly your physiology would be insane. Like your neurons be popping and it'd just be too sensational. It's really good. I do well with saturation, like canary yellow, not so much. Mayas, that's corn in Spanish. That's a yellow. I don't pull it off. I don't. It's not complimentary. So I just want you to know I look good in mustard. I just really wanted you to know that about me. Now, I know what you're thinking. She can't talk about herself the whole time, how good she looks, but like I'm not going to talk about politics, because everywhere you go, everybody's yammering about. You go on an elevator, Trump this, Trump that. And there's one rule on an elevator. No talking. That's the rule. And if, you're going to see a weird face on the elevator, it better be from a baby. And they're basically human worms. They're adorable, but, that's what they are. I missed the news when it was back in simple, like Bobby Knight. That was the best. Do you guys know who Bobby Knight is? You're all old, yeah. Very glad. I had to educate people about it. So if you don't know or remember, basically in the 80s, he was a basketball coach for the Indiana basketball team, and he's mostly known for throwing a chair across the court. And that was the news for the week. That was it. He talked about nothing. Did you hear about Bobby Knight? Yeah, he threw that chair in the court. Those kids graduate. That was it. No problems. The next week, did you hear about Bobby Knight? He threw someone in a dumpster. That was what we talked about. The next week, did you hear Bobby Knight choked out a kid? No big deal. Undefeated. He's a bit of a highlight, but they're winning still. You hear about him being racist the next week. Then the next week, he beat the pulp out of his own kid. Nobody cared. Because he had a humor about his violence, It's just like, if you threw the chair, everybody was like, why'd you do that? He goes, I saw someone standing that looked like they needed a seat. We were cool with it. I started to bounce away from the news when JFK Jr. died. Do you know who he is? Do you remember that he was John F. Kennedy's son? Well, he died. And he was trying to fly a plane and land it, but he forgot to land on land, and he just landed in the ocean. And that was an MSNBC and CNN and CNNBC, whatever, all these you guys know what they are. They were doing a multiple-hour broadcast on it. And I don't know much about drowning, but it doesn't take hours. It takes 5-10 minutes, So they had a lot of filler. They're all like, hey, John F. Kennedy Jr., he didn't graduate college the first time. Didn't pass the bar. That Kennedy curse is real. style, you know? That's... You guys really love John. He was a hunk, I bet that's why you're into him. He was a hunk. I don't know, it's just the news, it's just kind of not my thing. Like, everybody wants you to worry about something, you know? It's like, oh, the environment, and it's like, the tuna, I'm running out of tuna, and I want to have more sushi. We don't even eat all the good tuna now. Like, do you guys know what good tuna is supposed to be? Like, bluefin tuna is basically Charles Barkley's a Siamese twin when he's not playing. Like, they're big, and we're not eating the good tuna. And everybody's worried about it. I'm like, I'm going to eat it now, like, while we have it, because I'm in the moment. You guys don't understand. That's peasant food. And we're all worried about peasant food. I don't care. It's not, like, you know, the iron will workers, you know, they, like the fusion food, like, oh, that's a whole thing that people want to eat. It's like, these guys packed on the coleslaw on their sandwiches because they were worried about falling off a steam, you know, the beams. You guys know what I'm referring to? You saw that picture before, right? Like, you guys know art and pop culture? Good, I don't need to explain this to you. But everybody, you know, it's just like, everybody thinks they know everything, and it's like, do you even know about berries? Do you know what a berry is, the botanical definition of it? It's a fleshy ovary. You know what's not a berry? Strawberries. Blackberries, they're not berries. Pineapple is a cluster of berries, watermelon's a berry, cucumber's a berry, pumpkin's a berry, eggplant's a berry. But you want to tell me everything about the world and how the world's supposed to work and you don't know berries? Banana's a berry. Most of you don't even know how to eat a banana properly. Most of you don't know that. The black part, the stem, that's the handle. That's how monkeys eat it. You take the banana and you pop it. And then that's how you're supposed to eat. Do you eat your nanners like that? That's how you're supposed to do it. And then the arrogance that people have. They think they can go to space. You don't do anything here. What will you do up there? You're not smart enough. You can't keep plants alive. You don't even know how to sew, but you can go up to space? Get out of here. I went to the Grand Canyon, and in 5 minutes I was like, this is vast, and then I wanted to go home. You're going to go to space and be like, what a void. Like, what are you talking about? Go on a great, they want to do, like, Elon Musk wants us to go, like, on space boat cruises. You been on a Greyhound? For 2 hours? You want to do that for months with people? You serious with this nonsense? You think you're figure out when there's a scratch in your suit? Like, this is, I don't know. There's also usually depressed people who want to do that. It's like, oh, do you know how astronauts, when they come back down here, they're depressed, you know? They've seen it all. I want you depressed to feel what I'm saying, because it's just like, it's space, you know? It's underdeveloped. You want to go when it's underdeveloped? Are you insane? I say we take all the prisoners since there's overpopulation and we throw them up in there. They're ingenious. They make shit. If they could do it in like 200 years, they're going to be all hot in Australia, you know? Like, that's like so nice.
Did you hear that?
And all those.
Send all the prisoners to space, and then in 200 years they'll be all
I'll take a
Australian.
Hemsworth Martian. I'll do that. I don't know. You gotta be self-aware. Like, I know I seem a little agitated. That's my thing, you know. But like, I also lost a tampon in my body not that long ago. Now I know some of you think that's, you know, gross. Oh, I'm in a vagina talking. But I have one, so I like to talk about it, you know. So I went to take a tampon out, but it was just a string, and I was like, oh! You know? Like, there's no instructions on the box on how to deal with this. I didn't want ivory. Like, I don't know much about that. I'm not a sharecropper. I didn't want to, like, where's Waldo with this? These fingers are like piano fingers, man. Like, they're not meant for clawing, scooping on tampons. I was like, wigging out. I was like, oh no. I'm gonna have to go to the doctor about this, and my doctor's a little Indian woman, and she always prays for me to get a boyfriend. She's not doing a good job, by the way. Then I realized I'm not high in the priority because she goes on pilgrimage. I can never say that word. Pilgrimages to India with people with leprosy. Not high in the top, not top priority. But then I was like, oh no, look, I had a yeast infection. I know, still gross, right? It was one of the ones that wouldn't go away, and there was a substitute doctor, and she was old, like Betty White. She was young, by comparison, and she was like, what's going on? I'm like, uncomfortable, and she was like, which lady? I'm like, there's more than one? So the major minor, I was like, I don't know. It was scary, so I was like, I can't go to the doctor, it was under duress. Because I have something floating in my body, in my gullet at the moment. And so I was like, you know what? One time I took a tampon out and 2 fell out. Maybe if I put another tampon in and I'll just lasso it and I'll cling onto it. And then I was like, I don't think that's going to be a good idea. So I removed it. But I know it's not necessarily entirely relatable. Have you ever turned on the radio and then you realized it was already on? It was kind of like that. It was pointless. You ever take a shower and then you wash up and then you fart and you're like, that again. It was kind of like that. So I had to talk to myself. I had a Tom Brady myself and I had to dig deep. Literally. And I was like, you're not a bad person. It's okay. This can happen to anyone. Anyways, I figured out the coochie conundrum, and I'm here today.